Good morning, dear students. Last class, we were talking about parts of speech. We understood we use lot of words as different parts of speech. Using those words, we form a speech or a statement. Today, as I promised you before last class while discussing parts of speech, that we discuss every part of speech individually and we will try to understand about them. So let's discuss today the first part of the speech is nouns. Last class we understood what exactly the nouns are and what we say to the nouns. What are called nouns? Nouns are the names of the persons, things, animals, places, feelings, views, as well as actions. So everything has a name, that is noun. But today's class is very important. We will try to discuss and go into a little depth to understand the noun. Therefore, let's discuss today the types of noun. For your information, there are different types of nouns. For example, I am telling you, one is a concrete noun, concrete and abstract noun. Abstract noun, concrete and abstract nouns. Next thing is a common noun, common and proper noun. Concrete noun, abstract noun, common noun, proper noun. Number 3, what we say, the collective noun. Collective noun. So here, these are some of the types of nouns we need to understand. Generally, while speaking in English, we need to have some knowledge about this, but also we need some technology. Therefore, for your clear understanding, recognizing and identifying different types of nouns, I have explained these types. Besides this, we can also have another type, is countable and uncountable nouns. Countable and uncountable nouns. So today we will try to understand these various types of nouns with examples. Let's understand. Therefore, at first let's talk about concrete nouns and abstract nouns. When we talk about concrete noun means what? Which is nouns which are physical, which have a physical appearance, which we can see, touch and feel. These nouns are called concrete nouns. So they have the physical existence. Physical existence. For example, we say father, we say doctor, we say teacher, computer. These are the nouns of persons and things which have a physical existence, which can be touched, felt, seen. But some abstract nouns are those abstract nouns what we say no physical existence. No physical existence. They are the abstract nouns. Examples of such abstract nouns, let me tell you, honesty, angry, similarly, policy. These are some of nouns which we can't see. They are not physically exist. Therefore, they are called abstract nouns. Understood? Next, discuss the next type of nouns. The next type is number 2 is common proper noun. Common and proper noun. Common nouns which are very common means we can say student is very common, boys, teacher, classroom. Some nouns which we say is common because everybody understands student means not one student, it is talking about a mass, it is a common noun. Citizens, players, girls, many things. So those who have common in name, they are called common nouns. You understood? Next comes to proper noun. Proper noun means that does not have any duplicate inside, or that is only one, or maybe somewhere, but a proper noun has a proper name. For example, Hari. SSV and Saraswati Sishu Vidya Mandir Nilakantha. Okay? Reynolds pen, etc. You see, Hari is particularly one person's name. SSDM Nilakantha Nagar is a particular school. It doesn't have its own duplicate. There are several Sishu Mandirs are available, but Nilakantha Nagar is only one that is a proper name. Just like Hari is the name, proper name of a person. You can say India is a proper name. When we say country, it is a common name. India is a country. But particularly India means it is very proper name of a country. So this is the difference between a common name and proper name. You could better understand. Okay? So let's discuss another type of name. See, another type of name, what we say, the collective noun. As the word says, collective means it is a group. Collective means a group of several personalities several entities making one group. For example, let's say family. Family is noun, but family, no doubt it is a noun, but it is the collection of different personalities. For example, father is there, mother, grandfather, grandmother, brother, sister, son, daughter. So it takes everyone under its collection and gives a name, family. Similarly, when we talk about army is not one person. It also consists lot of personalities. There are different ranks, different positions, but collectively they have given a name called army. So, when we talk about a group of people or group of things or any group, we say, and that has a name, we say it is a collective noun. Collective nouns like we can say team, we can say team, staff, team, staff, class, gang, swarm, and such many words we use with the collective nouns. And to express the collective nouns, we can also use some other words like a group of. When we don't understand a team of players or something we cannot inspire while speaking, we can use like a group of, what we can write? A bunch of, and a lot of. These words also used before collective nouns. Okay, now similarly what we can say, many such words we will be discussing in subsequent classes again more and more. But for your understanding about the typing of nouns, we are just discussing. Okay, so now let's see, when we want to talk about a crowd also, you can say a crowd of people, means a gathering of people, where people are coming, lot of people coming together one place, making a crowd. Gang means what? When a group of aggressive people are coming to do something or to attack someone, you can say it is a gang. Criminals have gang. We use gang for criminals. But here we can use staff, class, gang, swarm of, when a lot of insects or bees are coming, they coming in a swarm. Okay, so collective nouns contain a lot of personalities, you can say, entities, you can say, to make a group, and the entire group collectively given a name. For examples, family, army, all those discussions we did. Next, discuss the next type of noun is countable and uncountable noun. Here is countable, number 4 is countable, uncountable noun. very important for students to understand, because most times we are in confusion whether a noun is countable or uncountable. Therefore, let's understand how we can easily identify and analyze them. Normally, when we talk about a noun, nouns are generally grouped under two divisions. One is a countable noun, another is uncountable noun. Countable noun and uncountable noun. Normally, you also know this. When we can count the number of noun, we can say it is countable noun. Countable nouns have two forms. One is singular and another is plural form. Singular and plural. For example, you say boy is singular, whereas boy is plural. Ramu is a boy. There are 10 boys standing near the office. Okay? Girl also, girls, teacher, teachers, class, classes. Okay? Office, offices, chair, chairs, computer, computers. So those nouns we can easily count their numbers. They can be classified into two divisions. One is singular and plural form of the noun. But when we talk about the uncountable noun, you know this, as I have told you, we are revising the past discussion, revising the past knowledge. For recalling your knowledge, we are discussing this. Let's understand. Uncountable nouns like oil, water, gas, rice, knowledge. These are some of uncountable nouns with number we cannot count them. Therefore, to know their amount or quantity, we need some words. For example, 3 liters of oil, a glass of water, a bottle of water, a tank of water, a cylinder of gas, a bag of rice, a quintal of rice. Knowledge, when we talk, a lot of knowledge. Understand? So, those words we used before uncountable nouns to know their quantity, to know their amount. These words are called quantifiers. What are called? Quantifiers. Quantifiers. Quantifiers are some words which talks about the amount and quantity of uncountable nouns. Generally, when we talk about these quantifiers, you see, quantifiers as I have told you, are some words to talk about the amount and quantity of uncountable nouns. But quantifiers are not only used for uncountable nouns. They can be used for countable as well. Normally, when we use countable nouns, we use them in 3 different ways. Remember, one is to talk about singular. When we talk about one, we use quantifier. For that we use a or L or the. But see, when we talk about more, we use it for more. That means plural. We use plural to talk about more. I have 100 friends. Our classroom has 300 books in the library. My bottle has a lot of water. So, while talking about more, we can talk the amount and quantity for countable as well as uncountable nouns. Okay, so for this we can use for countable and for uncountable nouns. Another thing is that to know about the quantity is less amount or quantity. This is only one, this is more, and this is less. So those words we are going to use or we have been using, you know them well. But we have a little confusion, therefore let's understand them clearly and easily. For countable, what words we are using as quantifiers? You see, some, several, a lot of, lots of, etc. For uncountable, more, much. Here you can say many, some, many, much, a lot of, lots of. You see, here we have written these words as quantifiers to talk about more for countable nouns. I have some friends in Bhubaneswar, often helping me. I don't have many friends in Baroda. Several of my friends can talk in Telugu language. Okay, lots of friends are coming to my house on my birthday. Okay, these words we talk about as quantifiers we use for countable nouns. Similarly, you see a lot of is used for countable as well as uncountable nouns. For example, my bottle has a lot of water. I have lot of friends, which is for countable. My bottle has a lot of water, it's for uncountable. You see, a lot of used both for countable and uncountable nouns. When we will use them? When our sentence is a positive sentence. When our sentence is a positive sentence. I have a lot of friends. Here you are talking about the friends which is a countable noun. So we used this quantifier a lot of. I have a lot of computer knowledge. I have a lot of computer knowledge. I have a lot of computer knowledge. Here, computer knowledge not countable. It's uncountable. Still, we used a lot of in accordance to this. Because both these sentences, when we are talking about countable and uncountable, they both are in positive sentence, affirmative sentence. But when we will make it a negative or interrogative, for countable noun, we will use many. For counting, for negative and for question, and much for negative and for question. Suppose we make it negative. I do not have. We cannot write a lot of many friends. I do not have much computer knowledge. So when our sentence is negative, we use many for countable nouns. We use much for uncountable nouns. When our sentences are positive, we can use lots of for countable nouns as well as lots of for uncountable nouns. Okay? So now, later on we will understand more with examples and other exercises. This is only for your understanding, to recap your previous knowledge. So let's talk about this less amount and quantity. Here, number 3 is less amount or quantity. Less amount, this is 1, this is more, this is less. Less amount. Less amount and quantity is also used for countable and uncountable. For countable, what we use? We use few, a few, the few. For uncountable, little, a little, the little. Okay, few means positively we say no. I have few friends at Gorakhpur. Means I have no friends. Similarly, my bottle has little water. We are talking about uncountable. When we talk about countable noun, friends, instead of talking I have no friends, I say I have few friends. Instead of talking my bottle does not have any water, we can say my bottle has little water. That means no water. Similarly, a few means what? A few means we know a less number. We don't know, but it is a very less number. I have a few story books in my cupboard. Means I exactly don't know how many numbers of story books, but not more, very less, maybe 1, 2, 3, exactly the number I don't know. Similarly, when we exactly don't know the amount of an uncountable noun, its quantity, we can use my bottle has a little water. That means we are talking about not more water, but it has very less quantity of water, but how much less exactly we do. We know the bottle has less water. I have a few friends. Exactly, or I have a few story books as I told you the example. Exactly I don't know the number. Exactly we don't know the less amount or quantity. But when we talk about the few, we have the confidence that we know the exact less number or quantity of countable nouns. The few friends I had in Bhubaneswar went to foreign countries for different jobs. The few books I had in my cupboard donated to the library. I have donated the few books in my cupboard to my village library. Okay? Similarly, when we talk about water, I drank the little water my bottle had. So while talking about these words as quantifiers to talk about less amount and quantity. So now we understood we use quantifiers not only for countable nouns, uncountable nouns, we also use them for countable nouns. While talking, they are singular, plural in number, less amount and quantity. For singular, we use and the. For plural, we use several words as quantifiers for countable nouns. Similarly, we use several words to express the quantity or amount of uncountable nouns. The difference of using a lot of both for countable and uncountable, where both the sentences are positive, we use a lots of for countable and uncountable. When the sentence is negative or interrogative, we use many for countable nouns and much for uncountable nouns that we discussed. Similarly, we also discussed when we talk about less amount and quantity. To say the amount and quantity, less amount and quantity, we use several words for countable nouns and several other words for uncountable nouns. For countable nouns, we use few, a few, the few. For uncountable nouns, we use little, a little, the little. You also understood few means nothing. Examples given. Similarly, a few also you understood that less number, not more, but what exactly the less number we don't know. The few means we know the exact number. It is less, but we know the exact number. Similarly, when we talk about uncountable nouns, the examples I have given. I have little computer knowledge. Means I have no computer knowledge. I gave you the answer with the little computer knowledge I have. That means it is not clear how less. I have less, but exactly I can't explain the amount or the quantity of this uncountable noun. But when we talk about the little, we exactly know the less amount. The example I have given, the little water my bottle had, I drank. That means I drank the little water my bottle had. So these are some words used as quantifiers to talk about the nouns, countable, uncountable nouns we understood. And in next class, we will have some more discussions in relation to noun. We will go into that depth. The title and the subject matter we will discuss next class relating to noun only in the next class. But for today, this much.